Hello everyone, welcome to Cracking ServiceNow interviews. So today we're going to cover about discovery troubleshooting. So this is the very basic questions in my previous video. I have already covered about what is discovery, the base definition, and the uh, types of discovery and all these things. So the first question definitely which is coming is discovery troubleshooting. So first they will ask that what are the common issues which you have faced in discovery. So at least these 3 to 4 issues, or even there are almost 8 to 9 issues which are regularly faced. You can describe about that, and after that, there may be interview questions from like in each phase there are separate type of issues which are faced. Like in classification phase, some series of issues are faced. In troubleshooting phase, in identification phase, there are some series of discovery issues, and in similarly in exploration and in last phase also the similar type of issue will face. So if he is not particular about any particular phase, then you can broadly say that these are some of the issues, or you have to highlight. And only highlighting the discovery issues is not the solution. You have to tell that how you have troubleshoot the issue. That is the thing they are expecting. So the very first issue which is coming is host connectivity issue. Like when discovery is not reachable, we can say that is the symptom and it is not able to connect. So for that, how to troubleshoot that? You can say that we have to verify the network connectivity from mid server to the target host. And for Linux or Windows, the troubleshooting steps are different. So you can ping the thing or traceroute the thing. And along with that, you have to ensure that the required ports which are available, they are open through the firewalls and they are targeting the device. And also you have to make sure that the proper network is configured and IP address is provided in correct way. So this is some of the issue which may be faced and how you are resolving for host connectivity issue. Another issue is that when you are providing wrong credentials, or the credential is not valid for that time. So you can test those things using SSH or SNMP credentials, and some series of commands are there which you can provide. And also you have to check like any authorization issues are there or any access denials are there. You can check all this in the log. And third issue is basically mid server issue, which is mid server is down or unavailable or experiencing error. So definitely mid server can be create issue during the discovery process. So how to troubleshoot that? You have to check, verify that mid server status and mid server log and health status, and what are the required resource which are available, like CPU, memory, all these things are enough and working properly, then only mid server will work properly. And along with that, you can check the mid server log and go through the error warning so that you can fix the issue in the mid server. And another issue which is regularly faced, that is basically classification and identification issues. This is failed during the classification phase, we can say. So for these, ServiceNow have their separate IRE, and in IRE we are defining the rules and event rules and checking rules, so that we can check for incorrect or missing identifications, which will be troubleshooted over here. And another thing is it is working fine, but there are some performance issues, like scanning is taking much time, or it is after few minutes it is showing as cancelled or timeout. So for this type of issue, you can use the timeline feature to identify the slow learning probe, and we can optimize these IP ranges particularly, and we have to check the details, and we can reschedule the discovery schedules so that the scanning time can be improved. And finally, the ECCQ issue, which is basically ECCQ is not being processed correctly, leading to data discrepancies. So ECCQ, we can say that it is one of the major way through which we can check all these things, all these issues. So we have to check for gaps in input and queues, and investigate the mid server availability, review the log so that this issue can be finalized. And this is basically the general issue which we face in discovery. And along with that, in each phase, like what is the issue which can be faced in troubleshooting phase or in SASM phase, so we can proceed with that. Along with that, in each phase, we can say that some series of events are there and series of issues which come in particular phase. So suppose we are in SASM phase, then these particular issues will come exactly if you are in SASM phase. So if the interviewer is asking what are the issues which you have encountered in SASM phase, you can say that it cannot discover some devices, we cannot discover some SNMP devices or SASM taking some long time to complete. So these are the some issues which is faced in SASM phase. And what is the solutions? It's clearly mentioned like uh, if the solution don't work, you have to check the SNMP credential and detecting SNMP is alive or not, and then we have to configure accordingly. So these are the issues which is facing in that SASM phase. And suppose we are in classification phase, so these type of issues which are generally found in classification phase, like authentication is there, connectivity issue is there, classifier issue is there, or for Linux and Windows systems it is different, and some access control list issues will faced, some firewall issue will be faced. So this is related to that classification phase. And identification phase, exactly we have to see that these are some of the issues which are found in identification phase, like overwriting incorrect CIs. I have different CIs which is overwriting the same record, and I have some devices which is matching more than exist one CIs. So how to fix this? That is clearly mentioned over there. And finally, in exploration phase, if you are going for exploration phase, what is the general issues which are we found that is basically connection failed to particular WMI service, or other Windows or PowerShell error messages are generally coming. So how to fix? We can say there are some command prompts through which we can track the thing, like we have to pass the thing in a particular node format, and we have to just execute these in that WMI server. And if you are using Windows systems, so from PowerShell, you can run these commands. So try to give much technical and much command wizard so that interviewer is known that okay, he is technical guy and he is into this technical stuff, and remembering them also, that is definitely good. So these are basically some of the issues which are faced in discovery. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe and keep motivating so that I will add all interview questions and keep on adding in all the series of item, and all.